Hey, beauty control believers. All right, so this is MRP, continuing on, repair segment part 2. Okay, so in the last segment, not yesterday, in the last segment we talked about our repair products, and we talked basic repair, the microdermabrasion, the facelift in a bottle and eye lift product, and the DNA cream. Y'all, those are great products, and they are really kind of the basics. But today we're going to talk about what I call the heavy hitters. All right, so more advanced repair products that you're going to have for a more advanced client, someone who's got more skincare experience. Most likely they've dealt with issues with their skin over time, and so I'm going to explain those in the way that I've used them and that I share them with others who have a need for them. But the other thing that I want to address today is that whenever I talk to new consultants, they're like, oh my gosh, we have so many products. We have so many products that when somebody asks for something, I don't always feel like I know exactly what to recommend. So I'm going to let you know that we have a problem and solution sheet that's been updated, and we're going to post it in the files in our Facebook group. And if you're watching this as a client, then ask your consultant for it, because she can grab that file too and really help you pinpoint exactly what it is that you need. But the other thing is, the second question that I have that I think maybe keeps some people from actually using the products is they don't know what order to put them on their skin, right? They don't know in which order they go. So my goal today is to help you realize not only what you need for your skin and what they do and kind of the differences in these versus the ones that we talked about yesterday for repair, but also how to use them, okay? So today's advanced repair products, remember we had Tight, Firm, and Fill for the face, and those were our facelift products, we called them, right? We've also called them Photox, right? Botox in a bottle. They have lots of nicknames, but basically they are firmers and lifters, but they don't do so much for correcting. We talked about DNA cream would do a lot for correcting, especially over time. DNA cream is also it has some ingredients in it that are zinc-based that are major fighters of antioxidants, right? So, that are major antioxidants that fight free radicals. So free radicals are the things that are floating in the air, that are causing the hole in the ozone layer and all of that. They also attack your skin every day. So antioxidants help protect from that. DNA does that over time. But this guy right here, all right, so there's Tight, Firm, and Fill products that work in a little bit less time, but they are extremely aggressive. So I always caution people, that's why I call these the heavy hitters, is because Tight, Firm, and Fill PM is developed with retinol. And retinol is a very advanced alpha hydroxy acid that and it's a chemical exfoliant. If you remember yesterday, we talked about your skin needs chemical and physical exfoliants because exfoliation is the key to de-aging the skin and repairing the skin. So for people who have really problematic skin, or they really want to make a difference and see a difference in their skin tone, the retinol-based products are the way to go. They've also been known in almost 100% of my oily skin clients to erase the oil. They'll help dry the oil up overnight. Now, for people that don't use it consistently, that oil will come back. This is just an ingredient that helps with that. So don't be afraid to recommend this to your oily skin clients, because it has the same types of ingredients that Retin A, which was prescribed for a lot of kids for acne, in it, right? So there is a face product that is retinol based, and there's an eye product that is retinol based. I know y'all can see that hair, it's bugging me too, but it won't stay back. All right, but the other one that's in this group of what I call the heavy hitters is our Botanical energizing serum. Oh, and these Tight, Firm, and Fill products too, if you read on the bottle, it says TFF PM. PM means nighttime. Now, look, y'all, when I was a baby consultant, I go, now, when do I use this one and when do I use this one? And they were like, well, they're marked AM and PM. And I went, oh, thanks. Appreciate that. So what I tell people is if they're just doing the basics, you can do your facelift morning and night. But if you pick up the TFFP products, then these are going to replace those at night. Make sense? So that's the easiest way to incorporate them into your regimen. So if you've used some anti-aging products for a while, or you've used the Tight Firm and Fill for a while, you might want to step into these retinol products. But let me caution those of you who have dry or combination skin. Think about it. If it's going to help dry up oil on oily skinned clients, or it's going to help with curbing breakout, it will exfoliate and get rid of your age spots and your dry, crepey skin and your wrinkles. But it could cause sensitivity in dry skin. As a matter of fact, I use these products religiously, but I can't use them every day, or literally my skin after about a week will start to peel. Matter of fact, I got a little heavy with my eye product because I'm telling you, when I use this TFFI stuff, I can see a difference immediately. It gets rid of darkness, it gets rid of the lines. Just when you have tired eyes, I love sleeping in this one. But I noticed this morning I had a little flaky skin on my brow bone because of using this a little too much. So I'll step back into my eye cream and my regular stuff for a couple of days, and then I'll go to using this one every other day. All right, so in your clients who might be a little more sensitive or dry, every other day is a totally perfect recommendation for them, okay? Also, I use DNA cream when I'm not using my retinol at night, all right? So that's my go-to repair cream at night. Now, the other one that I literally would not be without, have y'all seen this bad boy right here? Botanical Energizing Serum. What makes this one amazing is that it is actually taking stem cell research and putting it into a product. And Beauticontrol was one of the first companies to do that. Go figure. We always are leading the way in anti-aging, and I love that about us. We have our own research labs. It's formulated right here in Dallas. It's never tested on animals. Most of these products in the DNA cream and the BES for sure are gluten and sulfate free, so they're incredible, y'all. But here's the deal about the Botanical Energizing Serum. What this product does is, if you think about stem cells, it takes plant stem cells. The way that a plant actually uses its cellular structure to grow new stems and flowers and all the things that plants grow, we've been able to extract that and put it into a serum that can help your cellular levels increase. Right? It can help your, hang on, I got my picture around here somewhere. This one is the only one that can get down to the grapes to help those grape levels of skin that we're trying to get to the surface. We're going to get rid of all your raisins and all your cornflakes. But this is the only product that can help you produce better grapes. So it's like fertilizer for your grapes as they come to the surface, you know? And it just is going to make your skin better. Now, when they tested this product on panelists, they used it for up to 8 weeks is always the test range. But after 2 weeks, 100% of panelists saw a difference in firmness, discoloration, and lines. 100% after 2 weeks. That's huge. So again, like the DNA cream, this is not a product that's going to work overnight and give you instant gratification results. But over time, you're going to have skin that is so much more beautiful and flawless than you ever dreamed possible. So now, the next step is trying to figure out which one goes on first and in what order. So, let me reach over here and tell you. Now look, when a client is new to me, I always number their bottles for them. So I'm like, you're always going to cleanse first, and you need to do that morning and night. And then you're going to tone second, and you need to do that morning and night. And y'all, toner is the most skipped piece, but it so doesn't need to be. It's going to pick up all the residue that was left over by the cleanser, and it's going to help to close the pores back up so that you can moisturize that surface layer of skin. Now, what goes on next, and scrub would go in the middle of that. Microderm would go in the middle of those two if it was your night. You only microderm once a week though, so remember that. Don't get microderm happy or you'll create sensitivity issues for your skin too. But what you're gonna put on after toner is repair. Now, our chemist at Beauticontrol, who Jenny, our rock star chemist, who I love because she's amazing and she's kind of the brains behind all of these, she said it really doesn't matter what order you put them on. You put them on in the order that it's most important to you. However, I will tell you that the general rule of thumb is to go thinnest to thickest. And let me show you what I mean by that. This is, can y'all see it? It's gonna run down my hand. This Botanical Energizing Serum is the thinnest formulation that we have. So when I rub it in, it is going to travel. That's why it's able to travel all the way down to the grapes, because it's such a thin formulation. It can penetrate the epidermis and get down into the dermis and those subcutaneous levels of skin. That's a big fancy word for the skin under the skin that's on the surface, right? Now, the next thing that I would do after the serum is you're gonna do either your tight firm and fills if it's time for that, or your DNA cream, right? Now, I do tight firm and fills next because I use those. If you're using them all, you would do the serum and then either your tight firm and fill for day or your tight firm and fill. This is day, this one is night. One of those would go next. Then you would finish it off with either your DNA cream or a moisturizer. So I, during the day, use moisturizer with sunscreen, and at night, I use DNA cream, right? And because I am dry, I always finish it off with a daily moisturizer, right? Ooh, that one's got a glare on it. I've got glare on my face. But a daily moisturizer goes on top of DNA cream only if you need it. Some oily skin people don't need that much moisture because DNA does have moisture magnets in it to keep your skin moisturized. So hopefully this will break down your regimen just a little bit and help you make sense of your repair routine and how the products all fit together. So remember, if someone is new to skincare, start with basic maintenance products to begin with. Get them in the routine, because if they're not in the routine of washing their face morning and night, they're probably not going to get into the routine of doing a daily treatment product either, okay? So I always start there. The second easiest to mix in then, if you're going to put in the basics, is microdermabrasion, because it only has to be used once a week. Have them put it in their shower with their tool, and they can use their tool with their cleanser from time to time. Then start adding in these products as needed. Starting with the basics would be your facelift, your TFF products for daytime, and then DNA cream. And finally, for your hard hitters, your people who really want aggressive age-fighting products on their face, take them into those energizing serums and the TFF PM, because the PM is really a ramped up tight firm and fill product. All right? If you have questions, please post them in the comments below. Also, go and print out that problem and solution guide so that you always have it on hand to be able to help your clients. And ask us any question. Your directors are here as a resource for you. And clients that might possibly be watching this video, your consultant is here as a resource for you too. And if she doesn't know the answer, she can certainly find it out, because we are a team of women who want to help each other grow, and we'd love to have you as a part of it. So guys, go and be beautiful and repair anything that you think is not exactly right with your skin. Although you are beautiful, we always want to be the best version of ourselves. So have a great day, and I'll see you soon.